I don't want to get scammed by a hybrid publisher. I don't want to publish something that looks amateur and destroys the stellar reputation I've spent a decade building. The cost of inaction, the cost of not having this book, is measured in lost speaking fees, lost premium clients, and diminished leverage. You are leaving 7 figures on the table by delaying this asset. Here's a question nobody asks successful coaches. What is it costing you not to publish a book? Because the truth is, some coaches are making money, but losing millions in authority, positioning, and long-term freedom. In this episode, I unpack why most coaches never publish and how the Author Freedom Blueprint Roadmap shows a faster, cleaner path to impact and income. Stay with me. You don't want to miss a single minute of this. This episode comes straight from my YouTube content vault, and it's essential listening for any established coach ready to publish. Absorb the lessons, feel the energy, and let it move you to take bold action. Enjoy the sound effects, but don't miss a single insight. Welcome to the Author Freedom Blueprint podcast. I'm Robin Villacorta, author of You Deserve Freedom. After 8 years of striving, I learned this truth. Your message isn't meant to stay hidden. This is the space for established coaches who know they have a message worth more impact, more authority, and more legacy. Here, we don't just talk about writing books. We talk about publishing with purpose. So your message stops living in your head and starts working for you. Let's dive in. Before we begin, if publishing your book is a serious priority for you this year, start with clarity. Get the free Author Freedom Roadmap at bit.ly/blueprint06. Or, if you're ready for personalized guidance, book your free Author Freedom call at bit.ly/coach06. You'll find both links in the show notes. You've built a strong coaching business. You've achieved mastery in your domain. You've changed hundreds of lives. You're respected in your niche, and your client results speak for themselves. But if we're being honest, there is still one gap in your marketing strategy. One undeniable high-leverage opportunity you haven't fully tapped into yet. You don't have a book. And deep down, you already know precisely what that book would do for your business instantly. Authority, unrivaled visibility, unquestioned demand, massive pricing power. It means qualified pre-sold leads coming to you without you ever chasing them again. Your book doesn't just contain your knowledge, it certifies it. Your book becomes your credibility anchor. It transforms a perceived opinion into a concrete fact. It transforms your entire market position from a respected coach to the recognized industry authority. It is your 24/7 brand ambassador, working tirelessly to secure your status as the undisputed go-to expert. Think of it as the ultimate business card, the ultimate sales funnel, the ultimate shortcut to the top tier of your niche. So this video is specifically for you, the established coach who is finally ready to become a published author. But you want to do it smart. You want to do it without wasting years of your life, without getting stuck in crippling perfectionism and unnecessary procrastination, and without derailing the successful, thriving business you've already built. Today, I'm walking you through the exact 5-step publishing framework I use with my private high-level clients. These are coaches who already possess the definitive, valuable expertise. But critically, they lack a clear, efficient, repeatable system to get the book finished, published, and leveraged successfully. This system is called the Author Freedom Blueprint. And I assure you, it works every single time, provided you follow the structure. Before we dive into the powerful framework, do me a quick favor, like this video and subscribe. I only release highly focused tactical strategies specifically for coaches and consultants who want to publish their first authority building book the smart and profitable way. Let's begin. Why you still don't have a book. Here's the relentless pattern I hear from successful coaches and consultants all the time. I know my book will immediately elevate my brand. I just don't know where or how to start the process. Writing a manuscript feels completely overwhelming, immense, and frankly impossible. I don't have the time. I'm running a $1 million business with complex client commitments, not a literary career with endless deadlines. And the biggest, most paralyzing fear, which is completely valid. I don't want to get scammed by a hybrid publisher or publish something that looks amateur and destroys the stellar reputation I've spent a decade building. If any of that sounds like the voice in your head, the one preventing your progress, let me give you the essential truth you need to hear right now. You are not lacking expertise. Your knowledge is sound. Your life is full of incredible stories and deep insights that absolutely need to be told. You are certainly not lacking valuable, high-impact content. You reuse and repurpose it daily. In fact, you have too much of all three. That overabundance is the core of the problem. You are simply lacking structure. That is the only obstacle. You are lacking a system, a tested workflow, a step-by-step process that fits seamlessly into your existing business model, respects your current schedule, and, most importantly, leverages your authentic, high-value coaching voice. You don't need more ideas. You need permission to stop chasing new ones and focus on monetizing the ones you already have. You don't need a blank page. You need a proven framework for leveraging the intellectual property and expertise you already possess. The cost of inaction, the cost of not having this book, is measured in lost speaking fees, lost premium clients, and diminished leverage. You are leaving 7 figures on the table by delaying this asset. And that is exactly the strategic framework I am about to give you right now. It is time to execute. The Author Freedom Blueprint. These 5 steps are non-negotiable. They are the same precise steps I use with every coach I personally help publish a best-selling authority-building book in under 90 days. Follow them closely, commit to the process, and becoming a published author stops being a vague, far-off dream. It becomes inevitable. It becomes a focused, measurable, 90-day execution plan. Let's break them down and explore the details of each step. Step 1. Clarify the core message, weeks 1 to 2. Your book must lead to one specific guaranteed transformation, not 10 different services or programs you offer, not everything you've ever taught over your entire career since you started. Just one definitive promise, delivered with absolute clarity and surgical confidence. This is the principle of the niche of one. Your book must define a category where you are the sole and undisputed leader. One signature methodology. Name it, brand it, own it. One measurable outcome. What does the reader achieve by the last page? One clear, actionable result your reader can walk away with and implement immediately in their business or life. If you dilute your message across multiple outcomes, you fatally dilute your authority. Your focus must be laser sharp. Your title and your subtitle must communicate that single compelling promise with zero ambiguity to the target reader who sees it on Amazon. This is not creative writing, designed to win obscure literary awards. This is purely market positioning, designed to attract your highest value clients. Your book is not a personal journal to share your feelings and random thoughts. Your book is not a passion project you hope a few friends enjoy. Your book is an aggressive professional marketing asset. A 24/7, high-fidelity credibility engine that positions you as the only coach who owns the specific solution to a specific high-value problem. This singular focus differentiates you from every other coach in your field. It is your competitive moat. You must remember this core, non-negotiable formula that drives publishing success. Your unique, narrow message plus your branded signature method equal to your unshakable authority book. If your book tries to be all things to all people, it will successfully be nothing to everyone. Focus is leverage. This is where most coaches fail. They try to put everything in. You must ruthlessly cut until only the core transformation remains. Step 2. Structure the book like a coach, weeks 3 to 4. Most coaches freeze the moment they hear the word chapters. Their mind immediately goes blank, anticipating months of torturous writing. Stop thinking about chapters right now. That is the absolute wrong approach for a coach. Instead, start with your existing coaching process. You already have a robust, tested framework that you charge premium fees for. Use it. If your flagship program has 5 systematic pillars, your book has 5 corresponding high-impact sections. If you guide your clients through 3 systematic phases, your book has 3 structural phases. You are not inventing content. You are simply mapping your existing successful curriculum onto a manuscript structure. Each chapter should represent a breakthrough in the reader's understanding or action, not just a random topic. It must move the client forward mentally, emotionally, or practically. We are prioritizing transformation over mere information. The reader does not need Wikipedia. They need a roadmap. Within each chapter, you must employ the problem, method, proof, action framework. This is coaching psychology translated into literature. You must use client stories extensively, not general anecdotes, but detailed case studies that reflect the reader's desired outcome. Use real-world examples. Use direct conversational snippets from your coaching calls, demonstrating your expertise in action, and include concrete, verifiable outcomes. Proof is the most powerful literary device you possess. Proof is infinitely more powerful than abstract theory or intellectual argument. It builds immediate trust. This methodology is also how we strategically eliminate writer's block forever. Because you are no longer trying to write a book from scratch. You are simply documenting your established, tested, profitable method, supported by client results. Structure first, word second. The structure is the system that ensures completion. Step 3. Write smart, not hard. Weeks 5 to 6. Do not try to write like a traditional 19th century author locked in a remote cabin. That is not your professional job. Your job is to write exactly like you teach, which is conversational, confident, and persuasive. Your final content should be conversational, direct, unfiltered, clear, and highly actionable. What is the fastest, highest leverage way for an established coach to produce 60,000 words of content in weeks, not years? You must embrace dictation. You must talk it out. Record your coaching sessions. Record your training lectures. Record your core training modules. Transcribe everything using a service like Rev or Descript. This turns your hours of speaking into a raw manuscript. Then, and only then, you perform the necessary two-step edit, structural refinement, and clarity polish. When you speak, your natural coaching voice leads the way. It's authentic, authoritative, and fast. You must use modern tools aggressively. Use AI not just for cleanup, but for refining your initial outlines, generating alternative titles, clarifying complex arguments, and quickly cleaning up structural inconsistencies in the raw transcript. This is not cheating. This is high-level business owner efficiency and leveraging technology for speed. It's how professionals operate. Done beats perfect. Published beats planning. The fastest way to finish is to start with your spoken word, your existing authority. Do not make the fatal mistake of sitting down to stare at a blank screen. You are a coach. You are a communicator. Leverage the voice you already use to make money. Step 4. Publish professionally. Weeks 7 to 8. Listen to me carefully on this critical point, because this is where the most money is wasted and reputations are often ruined. You do not need to pay $5,000, $10,000, or $25,000 to publish your book. That is an absolute myth created by people who want to charge you a ridiculous premium for services you can acquire yourself with control. Avoid the vanity publishers and the unscrupulous hybrid models. They primarily profit from you, not from book sales. Avoid anyone who claims they must own any part of your intellectual property or tries to trap you in a multi-year restrictive contract that limits your rights. You can publish cleanly, professionally, and profitably using modern platforms like Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, and Ingram Spark. You must own your rights, full stop. You must keep your full royalties. You must maintain complete control over your content, pricing, and global distribution. Control is your asset. And you only need to invest strategically in 3 mission-critical assets that guarantee professional presentation. 1. A solid, market-tested cover design. Your cover is not art. It is a professional sales tool. It must look current, professional, and visually compete with the best sellers in your category. Do not hire your nephew. 2. Professional editing. Not your spouse. Not your friend. A professional editor is mandatory to ensure credibility. This includes both developmental editing for structure and flow and copy editing for grammar and errors. 3. Clean interior formatting. The book must be easy to read on Kindle devices and look impeccable in print. Readability is crucial to the client experience. Total investment cost for these 3 essentials sourced professionally, $500 to $1,500, depending on the length of your final manuscript and the depth of editing required. The message is clear and non-negotiable. Professional publishing does not mean expensive publishing. It means controlling the process, protecting your rights, and investing only in the right, high-impact talent. Step 5. Launch and leverage, weeks 9 to 10. This is the entire reason we do this. This is the monetization strategy. Your book is not about book sales. Let me repeat that fundamental truth, because it is the biggest mindset shift you must make. Your book is not about making the Amazon top 100 list and earning $2.50 per copy. Your book is a client acquisition engine. Period. This is its only job. You must strategically insert clear, compelling calls to action, CTAs, inside the book itself, on the first page, the last page, and in the middle of value-rich chapters. Link directly to your calendar, your specific, high-value lead magnet, your most valuable free resource, and your application funnel for your flagship program. Use the book as your key to open high-level doors that were previously closed or difficult to access. Secure premium interviews on the top, high-traffic podcasts in your niche. Your book is your pitch. Land high-paying speaking engagements at major industry events and corporate training workshops. The book is your expertise proof. Initiate lucrative partnerships and corporate workshop opportunities by gifting the book to decision makers. Your book runs while you sleep. It is an automated lead generation tool. Your book does the vital, time-consuming work of pre-framing your immense value and establishing your credibility before the client application or discovery call ever begins. The client is already sold. This is the mechanism. This is how established coaches fundamentally create genuine high-dollar demand without ever having to resort to cold outreach or chase clients again. They come to you credentialed and ready to buy. Why I know this works. I didn't figure this powerful, streamlined methodology out overnight or from reading a manual. It took me 8 agonizing years in the trenches, tens of thousands of dollars wasted, and more catastrophic, embarrassing mistakes than I would ever care to admit publicly. I was stuck in the creative writing trap. I bought every course promising overnight success and instant bestseller status. They were all hype and no structure. I hired the wrong ghostwriters, the wrong editors, and dealt with unscrupulous publishers who delayed my project by years. I wasted unrecoverable time, a massive, disheartening amount of it, trying to be perfect instead of published. But through that sustained, costly struggle, I eventually discovered the undeniable pattern, the simple, repeatable structure, the lean, strategic system that actually works for established, time-conscious business owners like you. This is the shortcut I paid for, so you don't have to. That system became the Author Freedom Blueprint. A complete step-by-step roadmap showing you exactly what to do, week by week, to publish your book as a strategic business asset that generates revenue. And yes, I am giving this exact roadmap, the structure I fought for, to you free today. What's the catch? Good question. You should always ask that of anyone offering a high-value resource. Transparency is key to authority. Here is the transparent answer. Once you download the full 90-day roadmap, you will immediately have the option to book a private one-to-one author freedom strategy call with me personally. This is an intensive 30-minute, highly focused session where we deep dive into your specific coaching methodology. This is the same session I normally charge all new clients $297 for. But for everyone who downloads the roadmap from this video, I am giving it to you complimentary as a sign of commitment. On that highly focused call, we will collaboratively map out the specific money-making structure of your book, your section pillars and chapter breakthroughs. Identify your single fastest, most efficient path to publication, leveraging your existing content. And critically, we will determine if you are the right fit for my highly exclusive small beta group. A private group for established coaches who want the highest level of personal accountability, rapid implementation, and accelerated results, where I guide them through the entire 90-day process. I'm only accepting 5 coaches into that private group for the upcoming cycle. I keep it small for maximum impact and attention. If you're watching this video later and the limited seats are already gone, no problem at all. Just send me a quick email, robinadreambigteamacademy.com. Subject line, ready to publish. I'll reply personally, let you know the exact current status of the group, and tell you when the next private opportunity opens. The shift. Here is the truth that separates the successful from the perpetually stuck. Published coaches are not fundamentally better writers than you are. That's a false belief. They are not inherently more creative. They are not naturally more talented at storytelling. They simply recognize that the publishing game is a game of structure, strategy, and execution. They follow a defined structure. They respect the process. Structure beats inspiration. Structure beats talent. It works every single time because it eliminates decision fatigue and distraction. That is why some coaches publish and dramatically elevate their business, securing their status and pricing power, and others never finish the manuscript, remaining stuck in the crowded status quo. If you commit to following this precise framework, the author freedom blueprint, I can guarantee that you will publish your book. If you are finally ready to publish your authority-building book in the next 90 days, and you are ready to use it as a client acquisition machine, I want you to comment roadmap below this video, and I will personally send you the direct link immediately. Or download the entire resource now without delay. Inside this complimentary roadmap, you'll get the full expanded 5-step framework we covered today in detail, a complete 90-day execution timeline broken down week by week, the exact chapter structure templates my private clients use for breakthrough organization, the professional publishing checklists to save you time and money, and the advanced client attraction leverage strategy to ensure your book immediately generates high-value leads. You already possess the definitive expertise. You already have the compelling message. You just need the roadmap to convert that expertise into a high-leverage business asset. Your readers are waiting. Your clients are waiting. Your next level of authority and income is waiting. You are potentially just 90 days away from becoming a powerful published author. The time for deliberation is over. The time for execution is now. Let's make it happen. God bless. If this episode resonated, don't let it stop at inspiration. Coaches who publish don't wait, they decide. Download the free roadmap at bit.ly/blueprint06 or take the fast track and book your free author freedom call at bit.ly/coach06. The links are in the show notes. Your book is your next level. I'll see you in the next episode. God bless.
Got some good ideas today? Awesome! Do my dad a favor and leave a quick review. It helps him help more coaches. And see you next time!
I hope today's episode stretched your thinking and challenged your status quo. Coach, if you felt that spark, do me a favor. Stop right now and share this episode with a peer who's been praying for a way to turn their coaching framework into published masterpiece. A 24/7 marketing engine that never sleeps. It would also be a huge blessing to me if you took just 30 seconds to leave a review on Apple Podcast. Your feedback helps us reach more leaders just like you. I'll see you in the next episode.